Last year was very busy for you. Looking back on the year, are you happy with your performances and do you look to stay as active this year?
Yeah, 2013 was a great year. Had some good performances and some not quite good performances, but overall I'm pretty happy with it. Going to try and say that to the possible at the moment. As long as I don't have any injuries or anything else going on, then I'm just going to fight as much as possible.
How do you see this year panning out for you? Are you looking to push for a shot at the Cage Warriors title?
I'm taking one fight at a time. I've got Benny Alloway to get through first, and then after that, I'm looking to win that belt, and that's my only goal for this year, really, to be honest.
Cathal Pendred has recently vacated the welterweight title, and it has been confirmed that Nicholas Dalby and Sergey Churilov will be fighting for it. What is your opinion on this matchup, and who do you think will come out on top?
Pendred, was a great champion. I was hoping to get a chance to fight Pendred. He's beat, some of the top guys in Europe, and he went unbeaten in Cage Warriors. This matchup with Dalby and the Russian dude, I don't think it should be for the belt, but I'm not a matchmaker, so I think I've done more than enough to warrant a shot more than those guys. That's it.
If you were given a shot at fighting for the title next, who out of the two do you think would stylistically be a better match for you? Anyone that can't wrestle and can't punch, is a good matchup for me. Last year we saw Cage Warriors host knockout tournaments such as the one for the lightweight title. Would you have liked to see this again for the welterweight title?
No. I'm not really, I don't want to fight in a format for the belt. I think I've done enough, my fights in Cage Warriors so far to win the belt. Fighting a tournament doesn't really interest me. There's so much can go wrong, so I'd rather just stick to the one fight. 5-round fight is more than enough for me.
So your first fight of the year is on Cage Warriors 65 against Ben Alloway, the Australian who formerly fought for the UFC. You have said you have the tools to beat Alloway, so how do you see this fight going?
Any which way I want it, we can beat him everywhere. He's a tough opponent. He's got good striking. He's good on the ground. He's got good triangles, arm bars. So I've got to be wary of what he brings to the table. But I think I can beat him everywhere. I've done my homework. That's it.
What do you think a win against Alloway will do for your career?
I'm sure it'll be. Alloway's not the best guy that I've ever faced, but he's up there. Good win against Alloway. Do wonders for my career, but it's just another win. He's just as good as some of the other guys I fought last year were just as good. So another good win, and hopefully a shot at the title, which I hope I deserve.
You have a strong wrestling background. Is this something you plan to capitalise on in your fight?
Well, wrestling's one of my strong points. So if things get hairy in the stand-up or something, then more than likely I'm going to take it to the ground. But yeah, I'm an MMA fighter and I'm good everywhere, so I'll just do whatever it takes to win.
Coming up to a fight, there must be a lot of preparation. How have you adjusted your training to prepare for your fight?
I haven't really adjusted it too much, to be fair. I just doing what I do best and training hard and trying to improve everywhere. Working a lot more boxing, my wrestling, and my jiu-jitsu. Get to spar with, for this camp. Just things come together. I managed to get some good sparring with, Michael Bisping, Tortron, Liam Greery, loads of top guys in the world. Obviously my normal training partners, John Maguire, Luke Barner, Tommy, all the guys at Big McKay, Arnold, Sean, Coolidge, Corey, everyone. So yeah, it's been great.
Previously fought middleweight, now as a welterweight, have you found the weight cut gets easier each time you fight?
No, it does get better, but ideally, they bring out a catch weight of 80 kilos and fight there because I'm a bit too small for middleweight, and maybe it's still a bit of a struggle to get to welterweight, so I'd like to fight 80. But you know, while that's not available, then 77 is where it's at. So it's always going to be a tough weight cut for me, but I've accepted it and I do what I've got to do. So I'll fight the weight.
Lots of the BKK fighters team also have upcoming fights. Do you find it easy to tie your coaching and fight preparation in with theirs?
Yeah, I mean, I just enjoy it, you know, I just enjoy training, so, and all these guys at BKK do as well, and it's, you know, found some perfect training partners. They all train hard, all spar hard, all work hard, you know, and there's no egos in the gym, and it's a brilliant place to train, and yeah, everyone's got fights at the moment, you know, all my training partners at Tsunami, you know, John's fighting the same night. We've got Shane at BKK fighting the same night. Gonzo is fighting the same night as me in Cage Warriors. We've got Luke fighting at UFC the week after. You know, it's been great. Training's been brilliant. Coolidge is, you know, also fighting another UFC vet in March as well, and he's going to go and take the FCC title. So things have been good, and training's been intense, and it's just exactly how I like it. So.
Do you have anyone you would like to thank for helping you prepare for your fights?
I've got so many people to thank, but all the guys at BKK, all the guys at Tsunami Gym, all the guys at Tandy Boxing, my management, Intensive Fight Management, my girlfriend for putting up with me during fight camp, and all of my sponsors, Q&T, British Fighter, Full Saluter, Coconut Oil, Funky Gums, I can't remember if I've forgotten anyone, but if I have, I apologise. Thanks for
Thanks for your time and good luck on Cage Warriors 65.